got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed a bit. Take it easy.
Just notify the...
Inaya was right. It wasn't out of kid after all. Nunu might be a terrible person. She knows better than anyone. I didn't expect you all to... That reminded me of my younger... I can't do things like that anymore, but...
Sorry. If the theater really ends up getting...
It's all right. There's no need to think such heavy... Have faith in the resilience...
But won't you have regrets if things just come to an abrupt...
Ah, so that's... Relax. I've had a... Look at us now. Serene, he was thrilled because we wouldn't be here if it weren't for our past...
Are you trying to...
Yes, but I truly do mean what I say. Being here, the most important thing about it, I can choose to believe that my life similarly, even if the good and bad are all human-made.
You have a point.
Nilu, I know how important Zubair Theater is to you. You don't have to be so nervous. We're all here.
Thank you, Miss Raykar.
No need to thank me. If anything, you inspire...
You're all right. I gotta cheer up. I feel...
Good.
Take it easy.
Consider this, no matter the outcome.
Inaya was right. It wasn't out of... After all, I'd be a terrible... She knows better.
Just notify the customers when you have to...
is allowed. Watch out, Mr. Beck.
ไหนคนหนึ่งไง
When the day comes, I'll get. If anything goes, I can't.
Take it easy.
This just came out.
Beats me. Everyone
This just came out of.
beats me. Everyone.
No one is allowed. Watch out, Mr. Beck.
คนพวกคุณ3 คนใช่ไหมก็คุยหมดแล้วเลยทำไมได้2
Just notify the customers.
Inaya was right. It wasn't out of pity or anything, though. I just felt like, after all, I'd be a terrible person if she knows better than any of us.
Consider this, no matter the outcome.
Take it easy.
What?
Take it easy.
Oh, มันหาไม่เจอ
Inaya was right. It wasn't out of, after all, I'd be a terrible. She knows better than.
Just notify the customers when you have time.
ว่าไอ้หมอนี่มันติดเวทอยู่ปะไล่ให้ไปส่งของไว้ดูดิ
Consider this as if no matter the outcome.
Take it easy.
Sino, there you are. We finally found you.
Ah, it's you two. I'm very busy at the moment.
That's right. Nabil.
So Nabil told you about? I see. Long story short,
Sounds good. All right, sign us.
Take it
turned loose.
What is the situation?
Let's light it up.
Even better than I imagined. It's my lucky day. It's time to.
This all you got? What difference does it make? If he sees something...
They've been cracking down on us lately, so we don't have much.
What does the academia? I don't see any real gems in this batch.
150K.
Put the Mora down and your hands up.
It's Sino!
Hey, forget the goods. Let's split.
But don't forget the Mora!
Done, done! Not so fast! You can't escape with power!
What is this? He's got backup now?
ช้าเกิน
Doesn't
พี่น้อง
everyone say... I don't like the looks of this.
It's over. It's not like we're making a big cut at.
Just like the others I've caught. They're not. All right. I have one question and. And when is the next
He's telling the truth. Honest. Look, the stock we have right now is from 8 days ago.
I know exactly why I suspect who's ever running this. When you were trying to escape.
Are you kidding? We've known your name, but here we are.
Maybe small fries are the only. If only we had another. Do you have a potential? That's right.
Sounds like we shouldn't ever let Sino meet doors.
I see. Anyway, if you manage to learn anything, and as for you.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, what's with the...
What? You got a problem with that? Think about it. If the academia...
The academia has clear. I just hope you understand that you're. If I ever catch you again. All right, traveler. I need to go.
You think...
Traveler, why don't we go talk to... if Paimon remembers correctly...
ก่อนนะว่าที่บ้านตรงนี้ ไม่ใช่หรอกมั้ง
Take it easy.
I see. So that's the latest scoop. Good thing you didn't rat me out. Otherwise, who knows where I'd have to be hiding to avoid tension. No idea. Sorry, I've already cashed out of the canned knowledge business. Huh? You mean you stopped selling it? That's right. With so much canned knowledge flooding through the sides, it seems that group of smugglers, plus with regulations... sounds like we came on it. Well, not completely. Granted, I don't know who's behind all the smuggling activity, but since you didn't sell me out, after all, the smugglers have really crossed the line, butting their way into the market like that. I hope their luck runs out soon.
Hey! You just want to make more business for...
Don't underestimate. Of course, not everyone needs that.
Then why does the academia
Being able to gain complex knowledge and become bad, everything in the world comes... Gaining knowledge is a complicated process, but with canned knowledge, first, you'll accept the knowledge as factual without a second thought. And second, excess use of knowledge capsules over an extended time...
Oh, that does sound pretty dangerous. Traveler, you used canned knowledge before. Did you feel any...
Of course, using it sparingly is not an issue. It's just like how medicine can be used to cure... Anyway, back to the point. There'll be consequences if the sale of canned knowledge by those smugglers is left unchecked. And what's worse, you're playing right into... As far as I know, they're the
Court of Desolation?
Rumor has it that it's a site of... Word on the street is that there'll be an auction taking place in the desert. Once I heard about the auction, I began to suspect that all the canned knowledge popping up on the market is just a diversion. I wager that their real target is the Court of Desolation, because studying those ruins is not just a success for the auction. On the other hand, no one can say for sure that they will ever succeed in finding the Court of Desolation.
Sounds to Paimon like we better head to the desert.
That's right. Now that I've shared all that valuable info with you, it's time to introduce our limited edition desert travel kit. It comes complete with a map straight to the auction location. As I said, I also have to make... I've got it! 500,000... What? No need to worry, little one. All you'll need to do is tell it to go to the merchant. I'm sure the General Mahamatra of the Academia would never leave any debt unpaid. And I can only imagine the funds he's allocated for investigations.
We better get going. Dora keep that, it will be out of Laura.
ใครคือนายท่านวะ
It would be quick. Because in the short run, whoever's behind the smuggling gets a chance to study the Court of Desolation. So, you see? So as for the long-term consequence, you've got quite the challenge ahead of you.
Again? We got there hosting an auction in the desert.
The Court of Desolation. I won't ask how you came by this intel. But is it reliable?
We also heard that the Court of Desolation...
Partially. It was a secret place built by, according to past research. However, if they are using the canned knowledge as a way to move information and recruit researchers, then it's less in recent years. After all, legends claim death is often the greatest grievance for many. That's why some continue to research. Do you know where the auction is taking place? Good. We'll go and... That's right. Don't worry.
That's Sino for you.
Take it easy.
No time to lose. Now I just need to get my hands on the rest.
Hold it right there. Heading to the desert, are we? I would think twice if... That doesn't matter. All you need to know is that someone wishes to inform you that it's not too late to turn back. You must be Sino. I've heard a lot about you. You've got... And as for you two, why bother sticking your noses in trouble that doesn't even concern you? Hmm?
That's right. We won't...
Have you really? My employer said that he's willing to compromise. On top of that, he's willing to give you a cut of the profit.
Is that so? Well,
sorry, no can do.
Happy to oblige.
New punching bag.
One with wind and cloud.
This doesn't change anything. You're in over your head, Sino. Let's get out of here.
no need. Even if we apprehend them, I apologize for bringing... You should be careful from now on.
Wait, hold on. There's no way anyone could sleep without closing their eyes. Right?
You'd be surprised. They may even stay hidden in some dark corner for a very long... Yes. I was carrying out a mission with one of my superiors. I didn't have much experience. My superior was injured while...
Ooh, who could have seen...
He survived with a fractured wrist. took 2 months for him to recover. His name is Taj Rakhani, a very well-respected man anyway.
Don't worry, I'm almost there.
Good. And once this is all over,
No time to lose.
Your journey ends here. Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready. The golden slumber.
Now I just need to get my hands on the rest. I could get used to this.
อะไร
Follow the wind.
มันไม่วาร์ปปะไอ้เหี้ยไม่เอาจะได้แมงมาหลอกกูไอ้เหี้ย
Take it easy.
we still have a long way to go. Of course. Just try to stay focused. Take one step after another. Don't let your mind...
Hey, you say so. Feel more. Look around. Just stand.
Watch out. Something's not right about that. Those weren't just normal. See, there are marked numbers on their pincers. They were raised by someone. Someone doesn't want us to show up at the auction. We are surrounded by desert as far as the eye can see. If we were killed...
This place is super dangerous. Good thing we didn't let our guard down.
Something's not right. There are no roads in the desert. So how could they know where we are? Stay still. Here's the answer. A miniature tracking device made by the Sharp, but this device wasn't licensed for meth.
I never knew that kind of thing even existed.
They probably planted it on the Traveler during our fight with the mercenaries earlier. It was a frantic fight.
Well, good thing.
Let's keep heading to the auction.
Full of valuables and a trove of potential clues. Take it easy.
Is this where the auction is? Yeah, not a single soul.
They didn't waste any time getting here after we defeated those mercenaries. But even so, they still knew we were...
What should we
We searched the area.
Alright, let's take a good look around.
Did you find anything?
No, nothing in particular.
It's possible there weren't many knowledge, but don't worry. Come back and meet me here after some time has passed. I'm sure something will... They packed up enough once they think we've left the premises.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yes. And don't worry.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy.
so tired. Yay. Let's go. Maybe Sino's...
ปลาไหลในทะเลทรายเนี่ยนะ
Gotcha.
Who's next?
Oh, look, so you're the bad guy behind all this, aren't ya? All right, tell Paimon.
I didn't act immediately. He is not the primary instance.
Yes, impressive.
Huh?
Once everyone knew you were coming, since all the goods were just.
You must know who's.
No, I'll talk. But before that, if we stay here,
All right.
how about my home in Aruvit?
Fine.
Listen, buddy, you better not try to trick us.
Come on now. Do you really think I'd try to pull anything under Sino's watch? Seriously, what can I even do?
Take it easy.
Dad, you're back. Oh, we have guests?
This is my daughter, Simi. Why don't you run along now, dear?
Oh, okay.
Everyone knows Sino in our business, but let me ask.
Paimon is Paimon, and
To be honest, I really didn't expect to see Sino, the lone operator, working. But even though you caught me, I'd still urge you to stop.
Why is that?
Everything, from the manufacturing of canned knowledge to the sales, everyone will try their best to defend, even if you manage to win in the end.
Everyone has their own reason.
here's some tea, Dad. And for the guests, too.
Right. I forgot to offer tea to our guests.
Don't mention it. I should tell you that our tea tastes kind of bitter, but I put some sugar into it.
That's my girl. Do we still have any sugar left? If not, I'll buy some.
Yes, we do. Okay. I'm gonna go have a rest now.
Didn't you say that everyone's in it for the massive profits?
Actually, my daughter was born with a chronic disease, so she has a relatively... That's why she never really had any friends to play with. As for me, I was just an average merchant, until one day...
Selling canned knowledge.
That's right. With all the mora I made, I could finally afford... There are many others like me. Smuggling canned knowledge might seem like an unforgivable crime to you, but to what? I wanted to tell you all this so that maybe you could understand and change your mind. Please, stay out of this, Sino. Give us a way to survive.
Oh no. That means that if we prevent the sale of...
I must get to... I can find someone to help treat your child. But I cannot turn a blind eye to the smuggler.
I somehow knew you would say that. You'll find some goods I received just recently.
Yes. I'll meet with... Small producers can impossibly support such a large quantity of goods.
Huh? Look! These seem different from the other knowledge capsules.
Yes, that would make sense. Wait, what's this? Yes, it's a mantra seal, indicating that the good... I started to suspect that someone in the academic pieces have now all fallen into... No wonder they don't want me to invest. Could I ask you for a favor, Travel? Since all this canned knowledge came from the academic... If we can enter the repository... But... Considering my current, you'll need to be the one who checks the records. I'll write a letter to Nabil, and he'll take you there.
Sure thing.
I'll also keep working here in the meantime. We can get more information on other dealers from Bahari. I'll stay here and make some preparations. You can come find me anytime if you uncover...
notify the customers when you have time to there.
Inaya was right. It wasn't out of pity, after all. I'd be a terrible... She knows better than...
Consider this, no matter the outcome.
Paimon doesn't really want...
So, you've already developed some prejudices against me.
Oh! Paimon...
Although, I know not if you have a new... What do you think?
They probably do need to tackle this question if we want to... I don't know how to explain it. Does that count as a meaning?
You answered him so seriously.
No. Nilu's answer far surpassed the meaning of art. In other words, only art. This is something that the I once pursued the mastery of art. Much like, however, the more of a connoisseur I found that I remained even perplexed about this conundrum until I visited this theater.
It was that like...
Everyone here had a choice, in all honesty.
Hey!
But what bewildered me was how I realized then that I left the so-called frontiers of artistic art will no longer be if art cannot accomplish.
When you put it that, Mr. Zubair and I refuse to follow the... To put it simply...
I once stood in the spotlight. I care not for where my feet may take me next. But Nilu, you already stand. You cannot give it up.
I understand.
Dust the cobwebs away.
You really seem to care a lot about the theater.
Once you get to know him, you'll realize that he...
You're here. Is the theater actually...
He's been worried sick for a while now.
Hey!
What exactly?
Yes. He told us that we...
What the heck? That came...
They're messing with us.
Don't tell me you'll have to list...
Come on.
Yeah, it is...
There's no need to worry, though. If I win, we might be able to over...
Really? That's terrific.
Mine too. So what was their excuse anyway?
Yeah.
Good thing they have the power to make...
Yeah, they need to touch more grass. Exactly. They want to...
Don't worry. Everyone here has your back. The Academia's recklessness won't get them any praise.
Right. They might think that some forms of knowledge are... They don't believe that? Send them...
Maybe you can prepare some questions on the details of dance performance.
Sounds like a good idea.
Ignore him. He's joking. No matter what, we...
Thank you all so much.
There are always more solutions than problems. If you need help during a debate, just shout in the...
Gotta show them.
I feel like the pieces are starting to fall into place. Let's head back to the theater and organize our thoughts. Abi, have you seen Miss Inaya?
No, Miss Nilu. Miss Inaya isn't back yet. Wasn't she just passing on a message?
Traveler, Paimon, I think I messed up big. What if Inaya never planned to come back?
What?
It's just a gut feeling, but knowing her, she probably thinks that all of this...
Oh, right. As soon as
She has a long-standing she doesn't think that we can win the debate.
Mm-hmm. And then she just quietly left afterward.
Exactly. She's being too pessimistic. How will you know if you don't try? Anyway, first things first.
But where should we start? Sumeru is huge!
I think I might know. Let's start by looking outside the city. Before I brought her to Zubair Theater, if she has nowhere else to go after leaving the theater...
Then let's go take a...
Yes, let's hurry.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Made me to...
There are signs that someone had stayed here. Well, we can't confirm it. Let's take a look around. Did you hear that?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
Sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Yes, we're almost there. Stay back!
It's Hinaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Hinaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Thank you. There weren't so many big animals in it. Sorry. Why did you leave? You really don't think we... No. Everything happened.
Yeah! Everyone's working together towards...
It's all right if it's me. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met. You listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would... Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one. Nilu, you can't win a debate against the academia. Especially, my father is he's always wanted me to. I tried my best to meet, but he still wasn't I'm no genius. But whenever, yeah, like
So that's why you ran away?
at first, I thought that for one exam, I thought that I even used him. I thought even that. I see. When we were, yeah, I was tired of him yelling at me, but you think you should be proud of the... I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember... They argued for such a long... I've completely given up. We're destined... How horrible! I don't think you can beat him in a debate. He can never understand the relationship performers have with He just wants everything to happen, what we cherish.
It sounds like your past is...
I understand now, but when we were preparing for the... The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it. The most important thing about an experience...
Art must first be appreciated by us.
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Everyone is free to appreciate... No, there should be something else that's more relevant. No. Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life. Although she ran into misfortune, she told me that the most important I can sympathize with your unhappiness. Those unhappy experiences allowed you to... Don't let your past suffering keep you from the... Oh.
Let the past stay in the past.
When I ran away from home... But you're right. Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. Don't let go of the answer you...
That's right. If we put a...
You're right. I'm not trying to meet his... I can't afford to lose anything more. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's the spirit!
Let's go. I know him very well. All right? Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous.
You were great, Nilu! Your words won over Inaya! Talk like that during the debate?
Thanks for that, Paimon. But I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. Yeah. I'm acting as a... Huh? What's left?
Huh? What if strength isn't a theater, just...
Wait. You're not asking... Let me think. The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to interpret it.
Art must first be
Mr. Zubair has... Everyone is free to... Inaya really wants... Not quite right. Everyone is free to... Not quite right. Not quite right. Ah! Got it! When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people. Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Inaya shelter from her and its story won't end here. And we'll all be there for them, aside from the delivery of performances.
Yeah, that makes sense. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate. Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is...
I feel like that's another prong in our attack.
Paimon also feels a little...
Sorry for the wait. But things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. Why are you all smiling so much?
We realized that you're dead.
We have to win. No.
We did a lot of preparations with Nilu. Hopefully they were helpful.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar. I swear to judge both parties. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve as a witness to this duel of wits.
Since you so desperately demand an explanation, I will expound on the Academia's stance. You may have misunderstood us from the outset. However, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of Sumeru, therefore the works they consume should also possess We have failed to identify these In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless conflict, Zubair Theater would not be today.
Aggressive from the get-go. Can Nilu stand?
Calm down, Nilu. For he said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the arts, but rather because... The most important thing about an experience is how you choose to...
Art must first be appreciated by others to
Mr. Zubair has been meticulous. Everyone is free to appreciate art. Inaya really wants to win. The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects... Don't think that would... In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or art doesn't discriminate, and it appears...
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction. This stance holds performers to a higher standard. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and lack any impetus for the betterment of nurturing the populace's understanding...
He changed the topic without batting an eye, if I remember correctly. No. I can't.
โอ้โหกูปวดแม่ง
Someone
ทุกอัน
at
เล
our
ย
theater has tried that before. He was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few... I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience, what's the point of performing a show that would only be forcing people...
You can only reach that conclusion.
In that case, before passing judgment...
You tell them.
Looks like he's backed himself into a...
As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient... Likewise, the definition that Nilu put forth is... Additionally, I must request...
Keep it up, Nilu!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that this course of action is also completely procedurally sound. However, you have consciously ignored...
That is indeed so, according to the law.
He started talking about The most important thing about an experience...
Art must first...
Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater. Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation. Although the theater's performances don't align with the academia's requests, the law doesn't say that Zubair demolition notices need to be provided in writing. Failing to follow these rules makes your stand...
Yeah, that's right!
There are different ways to apply the rules, so long as this matter is discussed with...
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature. However, the demolition process in those cases was...
That's more than enough.
Nilu's definitely won this point, right? You're right. Stay.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform.
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately...
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that you're true without them. Zubair Theater is nothing more than an empty building. And without its performances...
What you said isn't true at...
Keep it cool, Nilu!
Right. I need to keep calm just a little more. The most important thing... No. Zubair Theater...
Art must first be appreciated.
Mr. Zubair has... Everyone is free to appreciate art. Inaya really wants to win. She does... The theater carries everyone's feelings. And Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. It means more than that. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore. But she has found... Her son, Sorin, has already packed... Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. He decided to stay at the theater to watch us grow. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on. And they always tell us lots of entertaining stories. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. And she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater exists.
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a The interpersonal relationships you speak of were established... Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of when scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems. However, this collaboration, the reason is simple. We are scholars.
He really doesn't think much of relationships.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive of the continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilu spoke of, where the academia has made significant academic.
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the opposite. A setup? So
Good. He said what he said. Then what? Is this... Inaya really wants to win. She already agreed to this. She wants to win. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a Then, if someone has failed to live...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away
Inaya!
Sorry, Nilu. As expected... If in your eyes, the purpose of my egg by your logic...
Members of the audience who do not belong to...
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilu will.
No matter how many disagreements, you're so immersed in your own world. You can't understand.
Yeah, don't...
You can watch a dance anyway.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for the...
Order! Order! Members of the audience...
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, I've been doing some soul searching. I kept trying to earn your approval. That is to say, by doing that, I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. I will move on from my family, but if you dare...
This is not the time to space...
You already consider them to be your friends.
You should be asking us that...
Of course we miss Inaya is a...
It was a bit of a...
Make no mistake, all those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We...
It is surprising.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
Wait, what? Does that mean we won?
You won?
I relaxed for a moment. It looks like you still have...
Terrific work, Nilu.
I didn't know you could get so...
this really took a lot.
Miss Nilu and Miss...
Should we throw a second round?
I got a new letter from the informant. Looks like the situation's changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
It's you. Yes, I feel a lot better. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second time. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and from the moment I saw it, I thought to myself, but later on, she would actually smile. Yeah. She said, dance is an art. It is a beautiful thing born from our... In other words, any place where she wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to sing. Right. The same as what Mr. Kasani believes. I was completely moved by what she had said. Before she retired, she told me, this is why Mr. Zubair and I never... Even though it ended up causing everyone a whole... Although, yeah... Even before he left, he probably has a lot of things he wants to say. Yeah, but I still hope you and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows.
situation has changed again. Take it easy.
Me too, I think I already see.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? I got a new letter from your opponent. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
everyone. I'd like to introduce... she'll be dancing for us from now.
Inaya's taken her place on this... When you stop and think about it, that's Nilu's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's... Huh? What do you mean by that? The whole demolition thing was going... If he really wanted to be rude, oh well. It's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait. Look at the cat! Isn't that Inaya's father?
Oh. I don't have much to do today, so I just...
Are you looking...
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble. Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so there was a period of unrest. I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily...
Suspended from...
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time, so I admit that I do not understand the magic. I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost certainly... There are no parents who do not worry about their children. Never mind.
You're already here, so you must...
No, that is not... Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? Huh? You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it. You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart. Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their...
Yeah. She probably would have snuck...
Do you think they'll be able...
I'm not sure. All those years of arguments and misunderstandings can't... But no matter where their hearts and bodies may be, all I wish for them is to be... Oh, by the way, everyone's really thankful to you for help, so we made you a little something.
Isn't this... Whoa! This is amazing!
We've also never made Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design, while Inaya and I made all but Miss Rekha and Miss Nadja as adventurers. That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get the chance.
You're welcome. And come on, take it.
But is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of mine? But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might...
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak.
Oh? If you'd... Siraj. That
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But
I want to report him for conducting he kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. I ran as fast as I could.
There's no rush. What kind of experiments was he conducting?
I don't...
Huh? You can't
All I remember is Siraj walking. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. Oh, I heard they conduct business.
Even if what you say is... Before that, I would like to administer...
You think I'm lost?
Please don't take it the wrong way. Sorry, but can you two wait out here? Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test. This indicates that what he said is highly... Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be...
You're overthinking things.
Really? In that case...
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham to... Oh, never mind. After all, you would...
Don't you worry.
All right. In that case, Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawa researcher at the... Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given...
That's right. Arav.
Oh, come on! We already said...
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham. What's our next... Acting Grand Sage...
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Al...
Sure. Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is. With his consideration, that question was obviously bait. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time. This is why I was against becoming...
Excuse me, Acting Grand. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter...
No. I have no
Haha! I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with...
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a...
Really? A misperception, perhaps.
Acting Grand Sage Al-Haytham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawa researcher who has dealings with him.
Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that what have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of...
I would like to ask him a few
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer.
What were the details of it?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators. He contacted me in private, and we had originally agreed to meet at the tavern.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress... Do you have any more questions for the...
No. He's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilya's.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a... However, I am curious.
I've read some papers regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restore...
I see. We'll be returning...
Follow me.
Take it easy.
Siraj didn't show up at the cavern, and Narendra didn't give us any oigam. Are you serious about seeing?
I thought you would have guessed the reason.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come. So you're not here because
You couldn't be further. For the time being, he submitted a thesis 1 year from violating matters regarding... My opinion was that Siraj...
So that's why
He's most likely trying to circumvent the...
That sounds super Ilyas? Can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry, but I've already tried.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget. However, these met now.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, but I do vaguely remember.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my... I'm not sure about the details, but it's...
And the second thing?
I can't...
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and no...
Losing your memories must be really painful.
Oh, thank you so much. I have so few memories that I don't put immense to all that. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I... Now, I do remember that I worked...
I see. In that...
What is the situation?
Need to end a few...
A fellow gambler.
Quietly. Clouds high. Birds, riptide. Treasure. One. Take it easy.
Hello, we meet. Have you managed to find Sino? I read the letter and must admit that
It's all right.
I can tell that he really trusts you. The research files stored away in the restricted repository, even I don't usually have authorization to enter. That's right. Granted, the academia is very however, some information maybe follow me. I'll show you. Hopefully, we'll find the answers that Sino is looking for.
The restricted repository.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's...
I did. Recent...
Yes, though that is primarily because... But that can be a rather...
I believe you know this individual.
Oh, yes, of course. Though... Ilias, where have you been these past few... That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a...
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone.
The other researchers have more or less... You remember Chandra? You were in charge. He retracted his application. He's the 12th person to retract a research application.
Understood.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, is this acceptable?
I have no objections.
Take it easy.
Ilias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project.
Oh, that... it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like... I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean...
No motivation to
Yeah. Say...
Oh, don't mind me.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being invested. With the situation being so volatile, people are...
When you say how things will pan out, you act...
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the...
So what are the other...
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require... Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend...
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so... There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects. Although our names will be further down in the paper...
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head... It hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a conscious...
Paimon doesn't get it.
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving first, he would rank tests up. This overmind would then divide. Lastly, members would share their memories.
Paimon still doesn't get it.
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence. Suraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together.
It's just as Al-Haytham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers, smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments. Like I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry.
I tried my best, but that's all I.
Take your time. You'll eventually.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can. I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now.
Huh? Do you.
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from. If you're interested, you can try to find her.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about...
Ilyas?
Do you know me?
Are you playing dumb with...
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memory.
And? Are you trying to say that, or are you using the acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The two...
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I heard that Siraj once invited you.
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not.
Ilyas is number 36, and...
Tell me, did Siraj...
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of They left a document that I don't know how Siraj got it.
I see. He believed, putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge. At most, Jnana energy can...
See? I knew I couldn't have only been...
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please, wait,
You really forgot.
I swear.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he...
I see. I get angry just thinking about it. So I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need, that's all I have to say.
And she's gone.
I really don't. But I guess...
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj, no one can force you to remember if you don't want.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, but I feel like I shouldn't be...
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the... Would you like me to look at...
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. Let's split up for now. We'll meet back here later and then
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas.
That's true. I'm ready. I'll also try my best to remember anything.
I'm holding you to that.
Take it easy.
ขึ้นลิฟต์ลิฟต์ไหนอะอ้าวแล้วปีนไม่ได้ด้วย ปีนไม่ได้ลิฟต์โอ้
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the academia for your...
Huh?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging. Your report was found to be true. This incident caused quite... What is it?
No, it's just... my head feels like... Did I seriously do...
Let's put this matter aside for now. It is...
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but...
Take it slow. Recover. Just do what you think.
Thank you. I'm not...
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Maybe I'll borrow something to read.
เดี๋ยวแล้วพักแล้วกัน
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation.